game just shine is just how much like you can just go wild into it, right? And speaking of which, we got our first match up here ready to go, and we're starting off straight away with what I like to call the fishies to go ahead and close in.
Yeah, indoor fish with Meruem being able to use that teleport into the tag, that Vajra-like assist to be able to close the distance is so effective here. Isicera, though, she consistently is one of the best placers we see throughout these tournaments here, has had a couple top 8s, and is probably the strongest rep of Razor that we've seen week in and week out.
Here we go, another set right in the air too. This can lead into a great pickup, especially using Meruem right here. And there's the OTG pickups as well. We also got Leorio to help keep it going too on the ground and over again. I believe this should kill if we keep this route clean and simple, and yes we do.
Yeah, the reset made it just too deadly. That's jumping heavy is obviously ridiculous from Leorio here as Meruem gets the block, waits out the quick gear, and goes for the punish. Stan C with the patience of a monk there to be able to get the follow-up here. It's going to have another opportunity to have that level 2 indoor fish, if we even need it.
Isicera having to try to get in. There's Leorio from Dan to go ahead and get the auto tracker, but we have the quick gear and the Nen stance, and it is going to be enough, but we have the follow-up from Isicera. She is trying to get in and she succeeds, but the reset happens.
Yeah, missed out on the opportunity there. Big homie almost gets the anti-air. Nice block on the overhead. Leorio's standing overhead game is just too strong. The high-lows are ridiculous here, but the side swap again from Meruem is so hard to deal with. This character so quick.
This is a big hit here for Isicera. This is actually one of the characters that can lead into those unblockables, so we should be able to seal the deal here with the route. There's the ult to go ahead and through. We've got full 3 bars of meter to work with. Missed, Razor to follow up, and we're gonna open it with Leorio, and we have overgear in effect. Big comeback mechanic here for Dan to go ahead and utilize, and Razor with just a little bit of health too.
Right away, juxtafy. Oh, the interruption. Big homie gets the hit. Overgear and quick gear both utilized in the end to be able to find the touch. And now it's going to pop that level 2 fish immediately. That's absolutely the right choice to get tempo back on your side.
Empty on resources, but there's the hope. Empty on hope indeed, as Isicera does drop the route on it, but we pick it right back up again as the homies come through.
Yeah, that's a good catch there on the air-to-air. Way to stabilize. Definitely one of the nicest ways to be able to handle that situation. Obviously, being able to chuck down Big Homie off of any of the air-to-airs. As long as your opponent is in, like middle or below you, that will always be able to kind of regulate itself. So very good court vision there from Isicera, but unfortunately, court vision doesn't really help on the defense here, as Meruem's going to be getting his stuff off here in the corner.
Yeah, and there's Leorio too to also just extend it all the way. That does reset a bit, and that actually is a double character hit, but the reset from Isicera goes ahead and gets out of that route due to hitting the other character. But Dan responds with Leorio again. Or sorry, my apologies. Isicera responds with Leorio to get both of them.
That's Dancy. Back on the mix though, gets the hit, gonna optimize just a little bit, take damage, fish come out as well. Not gonna be able to get too much else after this, I don't believe. Yeah, the pop out does come through, but we do the knee drop from the top rope. Isicera, crazy choices here with the drop, but it doesn't matter. Every single opportunity is able to get picked straight back up by Leorio. Unfortunately for himself though, the low is able to clean it up. She's in a tough spot now, even with Morel coming in.
There's Meruem, and there is that opening. Dan has been consistent with the openings on Meruem every single time. And now with the route here, you're going to get the ulti. She misses it through. Morel still trying to swing through. Razor now into effect. There's the homie. And now it's just trying to play some defense to get back in. Another usage of beat meter right here, but gets hit. And there's the pickup with Meruem on the other side.
Oh no, spinning in a circle though. Quick little lariat to get the open up. Overgear is available and is immediately going to be popped here. Meruem actually drops out, so we're still in pressure though. Never mind.
Yeah, that low, it was too far away. A big rip here. We're going straight into the full movie for Dancy. Not enough, but with the OTG will seal the deal right there.
Oh, manages to save it in a hurry. And again, for DanC, the standout thing about his team really truly is that Meruem using that assist to be able to close the distance and make these like damn near unseeable situations. Here it is again, round start, immediately pops it. The assist is there, Meruem, nothing personal. The fishes are there too.
And I think that's what's one thing that I love seeing players with Chrollo is just, again, that specific opportunity to just mass bullet those hits really makes it hard to play defense. But now DanC trying to open up here is successful, but doesn't get the OTG. And there it is. Morel coming through.
She's quick with the Helmbreaker. That's all you need. And you already know it's always going to be a kill.
There it goes again. Do we got those? I think we do. I think we do.
Yeah, 3 meters in pocket definitely should be the end here. Might need a reset at some. Oh no, off the drop.
No. The kick, it's reversal with Leorio. And it oh my God.
Actually don't mind this. Give away the Leorio damage. I think it's fine. Yeah, because Morel's gonna keep spinning. Absolutely, that was the correct choice.
Okay, Meruem coming through. DanC was ready for it. And now Razor's been probably the most consistent to stabilize a lot of these scrambles here for Isicera. So she's going to be able to call the homies in. There's Morel to back up with the assist. Changes through. And now again, wall bounce combos to try to go. We have full bar of meter, so we should be able to go straight into the super movie. And there they go.
Big hit, all it takes. Sets it down for the OTG. Spin should just barely pick up, but it is enough damage. Doesn't even need that last hit. That sometimes will drop at the end there, but not something we're too worried about here, especially with the frame kill. Ends up on the wrong side, but still has time. DanC commits to the Nen stance and tries to go for the throw. Both players pop everything. But unfortunately there for DanC, Isicera, the Morel, the normals are just too massive in a moment like that. This leads 2-1 now.
Starting off round start, once again, catches the Razor, and then of course DanC follows up with Meruem. And this has been sort of the pattern here, especially now it comes down to how can we maintain that. We have Morel to go through spin, and then now the pushback to create the spacing, but we catch it again, fully launching. And this is big damage here for Isicera to capitalize on. Oh, very nice. The reset happens, so spin.
Look at the heavy, look for some chip. Goes for the reversal timing on the switch. Very smart, well worth the meter here. Cast a quick gear to not get bit by the fish, but still can't quite maintain. Unfortunate situation, but luckily, probably not gonna be death here. Meter pretty low for DanC.
Was not going to be able to connect it, so Isicera was able to reset. And now Razor out in full force. There's Fishies again. It's going to catch Isicera in the air, but not enough as Meruem was caught in something to be able to not connect that after that.
Oh, ends up losing out there. Luckily, Leorio was able to escape. Calling the assist when you know that the attempt at the botcher is going to come through is such a smart piece of counterplay there, as the Nen stance does end up getting countered there. Isicera, a lot of gray health, and is going to go for the swap to try and get some of that back.
Should be corner now here for DanC. We have Chrollo that tagged in, doesn't get the rest of the route there. Responsive here from Isicera. And that is again gonna put a chunk of damage onto DanC's Chrollo. Gonna call out Leorio for the assist and go straight into the spin. Does not land the hit that they were looking for. Unfortunate, but she doesn't back down just yet. Still able to stabilize somewhat and then reset, but gets hit by Fishies. And Morel's low on health too.
Came in spinning, pops the overgear, finds the Helmbreaker top to bottom. It's just too good. Morel dies and Chrollo has another guess for game. But the Nen stance follow-up so smart, and you have 5 meters as well. This is huge.
This is a lot of damage here, especially with this super. Not enough to kill. Backs off just a bit to set up for full screen Fishies. Oh! But no, doesn't connect. The overhead lands on DanC's
Oh, Isicera with one great call, but unfortunately, one thing you always have to remember, get used to it, hitting Chrollo does not rid the screen of the fish. That meter spent guarantees the situation here as we pop it once again. Morel was actually taking the hit there on the fish. There was a potential for Isicera to maybe try to swing, but I understand the hesitation. That's a scary situation.
Most definitely. And because of that hesitation, also gets hit by the double overhead. And now DanC is fully going to be able to go through the routes, backs off just a little bit, and then goes into the super. Summons quick here, but still gets hit by Meruem. And that is Morel off the board.
Oh, and the Nonsense cancel, unfortunately not going to work out there. Isicera on the back foot here. If there was ever a character you were going to bet yourself on, Leorio is definitely a good one to do it, but...
Over here is activated. And we go ahead and go through Nen's stance to be able to counter it. And now this is a full team assist coming through. There's Meruem with the uppercuts. And you're just going to see a lot of Leorio here to go ahead and get that super out. Oh, we're going to school.
Absolutely. Straight on through. Is able to secure with the level 3. And just like that, the bounce back. Isicera with a dominant opening, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. DanC, good for it on that one. 3-2. Kind of a game 5 banger to start us off tonight. Kind of sick.
That's, you know, I think that's probably, if I had to describe, like, hey, should I get Hunter x Hunter? This match right here is actually like, yeah, you pretty should. I think you should, because it's just, it's so sick to just see and open people up, and then you're just kind of like, okay, well, I guess I got hit by that, but it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool getting opened up by a bunch of overheads and just non-stop pressure and setups, because that's what DanC was doing every single time, right? Like that, you could almost see that DanC had that full-on like strategy ready to go. Let's pop ult,
Yep.
Let's get fishies right at the go. Even if we go ahead and hit the assist characters, we're still creating that hesitation on the point character.
Absolutely. I mean, we got to see, I think there are like obviously a few different types of playstyles here, but this was a good explanation of 2 of the different types, right? Very standard stuff from Isicera, super tag type of vibe from the other side on DanC. You know, with this potential, we're going to get to see, you know, some of those snap loops as we get a little farther in, depending on who's in this tournament and who actually chooses to run through it. For now, we're going to move on to our next match here. Another player who has been doing incredible, 2 players that have been playing in all these tournaments here, but specifically one player very high in the leaderboard right now. That is Sneezelord. Sneezelord has clocked in a 2nd place already once and has continued to place very well since then in all the brackets that they have entered. So hoping to see, you know, potentially some more power up from your boy Sneezelord here.
Absolutely up going against YoDeadMan. Now, this, I'm so glad you mentioned, right? Sneezelord, better said, just playing really dominant throughout these brackets. But also, shout outs to Soul Murder Burger for the subscription. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And again, you know, one thing that's noted here about these players is that they're hungry. And that's awesome to see, especially for Hunter x Hunter and Impact. Playing in all these tournaments, every single one, really trying to show up and show just how cool some of these players can really, like, just be big brain and just able to go into it.
Absolutely. Plus, we've gotten to see a good spread of characters as well. Obviously, there's some characters that are near the top. We're going to see a lot. It's going to be a lot of Morel, a lot of Chrollo, a lot of stuff like that. But this is, again, one of the teams that we've gotten to see that's been the most interesting on this opposite side. We have another Razor, specifically coming in with the Netero. It's YoDeadMan. And this has been low-key, all of my updated routes, all of my updated everything has been stolen directly from here. The way we've kind of approached it has been super, super sick. And right off the rip, is able to find the connection cleanly and use that extra little fireball to get a good chunk of damage here already in the corner.
Yeah, this team, you're going to know exactly why this team really makes a difference here. So we're going to go ahead and get the Stomps plus Gone. Going to be able to get the Kameha a bit, and then Razor gets interrupted, doesn't get through the full combo, and Leorio still getting hit by the fireball.
That's too far for the headbutt there. Probably going to be, no time to. Instead, it's going to be the instance cancel. Quick here to follow through. What a punish there. YoDeadMan showing off the tech right now, but misses on the confirm.
Once again, this is actually really cool to also see the Feitan here using those umbrella stances to close in on some of these gaps and really pop up. Using quick gear to just try to keep it safe. Morel trying to come through to assist here, but there's going again pressure and Razor to help pick it up. And we are now going in the Gon's loops. We switch it over here, but we are fortunate for the reset, but not fortunate for Sneezewood.
All good here. Doubled up on the ground bounce there. Gets the knockdown. Gonna secure the super. Good start with obviously Morel coming in to try and swing clean up. Not quite enough to kill, but the ejection attack. This is that situation that we're going to see quite often here. Setting up after the snap, manages to get the push away, but can't escape forever. That is 2 characters gone. It's all up to the main character, the MC. Can he handle business now? He's done it once before.
Yeah, that is the usage of full over gear. Now we're going to go ahead and get the bounce. Not going to be able to pick it up. Push back here though from Sneezelord, and now just trying to get those homing projectiles through. There's Feitan to go through, but then stands and push back. And again, quick gear activated, but a huge opening here for Sneezelord as we're gonna use that Feitan to get the Feitan loops, and we're going straight into the full super.
Yeah, not much to be said there, unfortunately. YoDeadMan gonna go down on that one. Couple crucial drops in the mid game there, unfortunately. But I feel like you never want to be too salty about drops. Obviously, you can clean up your execution. It's not something that you can be too worried about there. You know, just clean it up next time. It's more important to remember that, like, I got those hits. I'm capable, right?
Exactly, I agree with you there. And that's the thing about this game too, right? Is that it can be just as easy to make those pickups right back again, depending on how you just reset and kind of, okay, I dropped it, let me try to pick it up once more. And now we're back at full screen. Leorio getting hit.
Oh my, the quick pop of the overgear and immediately commits. This has to be a dead character here. We've got to secure it.
Are we able to? We're gonna get the full dive kick up and the down. It would reset it, by the way, so that was very scary there for YoDeadMan. But again, Razor playing the dominant corner carry here. The pushback from the Nen stance, but it is not enough to keep going off of you.
Ooh, that actual, okay, ends up unfortunately dropping out at the mid-screen, but I like the idea. I saw the vision with the routing there. As Leorio coming back clean with it, though. Overgear still available. A ton of gray health left on this guy.
And just like that, gray health should be recovering well. You see here, Sneezelord opening up again. The pushback keeps going. And there's Feitan. We're gonna go activate super, but it is gonna get blocked, and that's a full punish.
Absolutely. Showing off the routing here. 2 meters still in pockets. Gonna spend the one right away. Spikes out from the left wing. Not gonna work out. Tries to commit to the overhead. We're able to mash on it though. Another crucial drop combo though. Full character still alive here. Pops the quick gear to try and keep momentum. Both players kind of scrambling in terms of the mechanics here. And another crucial drop. YoDeadMan has the hit and drops.
Oh my goodness. Sneezelord ready every single time, and there it goes once again. Every single time YoDeadMan has tried to press, Sneezelord has been ready. Also, capitalizing off of tagging and switching out the characters to recover that great health that, you know, it's just been a chip away, like 1,000 paper cuts here, where YoDeadMan's not been able to recover. But we finally get Feitan out of the screen, and we just waited a little patiently right there in case we were getting any other mashes going through.
Oh no, but patience only pays off for patience in this game is fleeting moments, right? There's like momentary lapses where like patience is like waiting 0.2 seconds to press, waiting 0.2 seconds to see where your opponent's gonna go. Long moments of patience turn into like devastating hesitation so quickly in this game. YoDeadMan though this time showing off no hesitation as we get the punish in the corner.
Yeah, I love the usage of the overgear to actually press on through, and that should be karate chop. We reset it, karate chop you, and the stomps as Razor continues the pressure, and that is already Leorio off the screen too.
Oh no, but Morel, little delay after the jump heavy, able to pretty much easily sync that one up. Morel combo's not too hard as long as you're able to get the as long as you get the height regulated on the first loop, everything kind of falls into place. As you can see right here, is able to go for the ejection.
But the quick gear from YoDeadMan's gonna keep that going. And there we go, we just get the tag switch. Good push back. But Feitan's now on the screen again. This has been the character that has opened up YoDeadMan every single time, I feel like. And obviously that's what I feel like Feitan just really excels at. And there's now Morel. And now it's just that one good bonk. Oh, we're going fishing!
Oh, and straight away, able to get straight into the just frames there. Damage gonna add up well more than enough to take the finish here. YoDeadMan, this is your opportunity straight into the super. Okay, over here gets popped, but still gets thrown. There's no escape from the mix.
And with that guard crush, this is gonna open it up all the way. There is Razor to follow up, and the pierce attempt. And this is huge. Feitan, the only character left right now on Sneaselord's side, has to find a way to open up and bring it back here, and is not going to be able to, especially with the ult follow-up here from YoDeadMan now on the board.
Twice in a row is able to use the fishing rod to perfect effect there, as well as kind of reading their opponent's defensive situations. If your opponent's going to try and net it up a little too hard in the corner defensively, it's how to walk up for that throw. I like it. YoDeadMan got the adjustments here, and it's not like they haven't been finding hits. I feel like they've had more hits this set. They're just not completing the combos the way that they need to here. So that could be an easy fix for them potentially.
Yep, and just like you mentioned it, again, not being able to get those clean routes on some of these latest hits, but this could be a big one here that's going to allow the corner carry and really stock up on some damage.
This is my favorite super in the game, by the way.
Is it?
It's so goofy. I love it so. I don't even play the character. I just love it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and that's actually double hits because Razor was following up too. So there you have it, Morel now off the board. This is a big pickup here with all the loops. We're going straight into the sword type super. And Leorio should be able to kill here if we get it nicely. No, the ejection attack, not enough to kill, but enough to take it out of the screen.
Oh no, and after the use of the overgear, manages to get the hop over the assist and repositioned perfectly, but another just minor miscue there puts us in such a terrible position. Once again, the ejection comes through, it's gonna be an immediate kill.
Tries to go for those dive kicks. There's gone, but we go through with the quick gear, and this is another pickup that breaks through Sneaselord's offensive. Oh, and Leorio's still going. We were trying to cash out even when the character was not on a point just yet.
Yeah, that extra little bit of damage might end up being a massive factor here. YoDeadMan tries to get the push away. Super comes through, is able to get the block. How do we get the punish here? You've got to get this. Overgear into the overhead is never going to get the chance. Sneaselord.
It was one punch. That was all it took for this character.
Hey, considering the rest of the team too, obviously Joey D plays a full team of brawlers here. Uvogin, obviously. Listen, we've rattled off a lot about the big bodies here and about the Joey D team. Rabi, obviously already showing things off well, going in for the snap strategy. And Kurapika, a character that you really, at least from what I have watched, not a character you see super often. Rabi seems like one of the only reps that we get to see here in North America, at least that I've gotten to witness.
The install has happened. It's one punch Bisky time.
Oh yeah, you already know. Little hyper viper beam action, looping that a couple times. OTG, one more, just enough to kill, as it always is.
Okay, Overgear activated. That was probably the best and possible choice to get off of that corner here. And that's going to take out Bisky as well. And we're going to go straight into pressure here. Push back, and the Leorio getting the low slide to stop the pressure from Rabi.
Sundula reminded me, by the way, Joey D called his shot last week in chat and said, I'm not losing a game. I'm not dropping anything. This is my tournament. And you can see here, potentially going to be able to do that. Opportunities arising as we're going to go straight into the super one more time. Character down, Hisoka going to have to do it solo here. And unfortunately, I do not even know what happened. Good luck on that one.
Yeah, this is GG. Shake my hand. Time to go for the next one. Overgear on Uvogin. I think that was a full TOD too. Oh my gosh.
That mix was absolutely ridiculous here. But that's the nice thing about Joey's team. Well, the nice thing, I'm doing finger quotes. The nice thing about Joey's team, right? It really does, in any order from any position, kind of kill everything. Somebody in the chat said this is a zero type team. That's the Joey D style of play. Joey wants to win neutral, get the hit, and it's you would no longer have like agency in this match. That's the plan.
Yeah, what I really like from what I'm seeing here on Rabi's side is that we're really seeing the power of Hisoka. We haven't really seen Hisoka like that since like the beginning of the game. And, you know, it's a great reminder of like why this character is just as good. Leorio to continue it. Kurapika, but does get interrupted on the combo, but we still pick it up and we don't have to worry about any installs. Now we continue it on with the offense here. And again, Kurapika just one of those characters that is really cool here. Going for the full chain and pick up again. And switching back to Leorio.
Yeah, gotta cycle out when you can. Obviously, with the eyes active, that gray health really starts to add up quickly. But luckily, those two supers combined held in place of a grip of damage here. Uvogin gonna come in and immediately advocate for himself. Overgear from both, and Joey finds the hit. That is one character gone in almost single-digit touches, and two more to go potentially.
Oh, there you go. Just as you mentioned it, that is Kurapika gone with the second touch. Can we hit the Leorio? We do. Overgear finally going out, and we still open up with the piercing attack. And we're going to go straight into super. But the response in return for reversal to get those invincible frames.
Out of the situation, things got a little hectic there. Luckily, Rabi able to settle himself out of that one. 1-1 now.
In a way, so I have a question here, Proxy, because you may know Joey a little bit more, or you know what Sundula is referring. So is it one game, like one set, or one full like matchup and bracket that Joey said?
That was our game that we said we weren't gonna lose.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Still to my parlay, bro, right? All good though. Got the hit again. Rabi doing a great job here, not getting shut out. Unfortunately, it's going to go into this level 3. You hate to see it. And Hisoka, certainly not going to get to see anything else.
Oh my goodness, poor Kurapika getting hit. And this is Uvogin power all the way through, using men stance to keep it going. Leorio to get the OTG. Oh, but we have a hit in now. But again, those eyes can be the death of Kurapika Rabi. And there's a chain. And we're going straight into the super to try to cash out on as much damage as possible.
Yeah, as long as you're able to end this in a way where, not even, it's just going to leave him in. Tries to go for the drop, but again, down S1, absolutely gets the interruption here as Bisky gets the transformation. It's in the mix. Oh, avoids the throw, but unfortunately cannot avoid death on this occasion.
And there comes through Ortini intro for the sub, right in time to see the power of the Bisky.
Oh, situation got a little bit messy there in the end. Joey D able to capitalize. Rabi doing a great job. Kurapika's doing such a good job of keeping that momentum, but it's so hard to balance riding the momentum with your Kurapika versus swapping to be able to preserve your gray health when those eyes are active. It's such a weird balancing act you have to do, but you know, Rabi for the most part is doing a great job with it.
Yeah, I do agree with you right there, but again, this is gonna be those touch of deaths for Joey D to be able to fully capitalize. Doesn't get the second hit, but we're gonna actually eat through the overgear, and that's a resource here that Rabi is gonna have to burn through now. And there's Kurapika.
The walk under. How does a big man move like this?
Listen, this is why he won Evo. This is why he won Evo. And again, there's the hits going straight into the super. And this is the full movie super too.
Of course, out of the net, Sans is able to get the open up. Drops the shoulder. You're swinging on who? Do you know who this is on point? Even after the drop, is still able to get the pick up there. Rabi, it's hard to fault wanting to swing in that moment, but again, that's a real Uvogin moment. So being able to just breaking into the top 8 at all would be able to potentially put them onto the leaderboard here, which could be big.
I agree. I definitely agree. Also, want to point out here that we have Kite, who I would like to say is the Jet 2 holiday, but this is double character right now. Some nice damage here from Drewchuck. And there's the Morel to tag in and get the bombs.
Thank you to production for pointing out that this person's name in-game is Dwayne The Rock Blockstring. What an unbelievable... Dude, what a good IGN. Powerful. Straight in with the Helmbreaker. Cancels it immediately, but that's going to be a guard canceled fall through.
Oh, beautiful bonk. And we're going to go straight into the super. So this, again, we have the threads unlocked. Now it's all tether, dashing in and out. And this should take out Morel as well, too. And once more, this is exactly what you want to try to do here with Machi. Use your assists, get what you need to get, then tag in and be able to just capitalize and close out on kills. Overgear activated, though. Guard is crushed. Okay, another overgear activation here from Drewchuck. The reversal switched though, and the threads have been applied. There's Morel to come through and get the full-on assist. And
Even when
big.
Even when the Hellbreaker whiffs, he still converts. It's so crazy. Abbock is back at it again. Oh my god, drops it one more time and is gonna go for the spin. Damage is really going to add up here, as I do believe we're gonna be down to just... I mean, I say just, but this is that dude right now. Uvogin back at it again, tries to put the shoulder down, but we do get the interruption. Abbock with a nice little confirm here and has the level 3 on deck.
We went straight to the skies for that. And now the full threads of fate getting pulled. And just like you mentioned, it's still Uvogin. It can still be. All it takes is that one hit. Quick gear activated, but the bonk.
The jump back, smart way to swing and get out of that one. Abbock game 1. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to see the game in our situation number 1, but luckily he's able to find the low this time and get that quick little reset, get these extensions, but misses out. And of course, you drop a combo near Uvogin. I touch the ground, that's Gamma Charge, baby.
Push ball. Now we get the punish. Huge. And again, this is Kite, so this is corner opportunity, but the combo gets reset. Morel gets hit, and that is going to be a Kite that is out of here. And Morel coming through. Plus Machi to get ahead and pick it up, especially with the tethers. But Uvogin finally getting hit. And there's Leorio also fully hit too.
Wow, came in with the timing with the throw to be able to get the interruption, but the quick thinking on the tag is able to get the punish again. Abbock gonna look for the ejection. Gonna go for the hop over and gets the connection there. The very late cross-up is just so hard to deal with.
Yep, we took it all the way to the skies again. And because of how that super works, even in the corner, it's still active. Quick gear activated here. And now it's just trying to open up. And there's the opening with the piercing attack. Plus hitting on the recovery.
And none of the smoke homies helped us out at all in that situation. Got swing the pipe. Just like that, one big hit. And once again, he's going to be able to secure the kill here. Down to the 1v1, I do believe overgears on both sides, but that slight meter advantage to the side of Abbock.
Okay. Does drop on the rock. perfect reversal. This is where you have to capitalize everything over gear, using it to buff on the damage and then ending it with the super as well. Smart plays there from Abbock. It was going to be really hard, by the way, to try to open up Drewchuck in those moments, but again, felt the confidence, had the resources to do so, and cashed in.
Way to block there. Honestly, yeah, I know you're watching your boy get beat up. You just have to let him go in that situation. Good use the push to get away. Overgear into getting hit. The truest combo, unfortunately. A situation that's tough for Drewchuck here. Is going to be stuck into the combo, but after the actually no tag, I thought for sure that was going to attack from Abbock there.
Okay, nice quick gear to also punish, and we're going to get the tether going. And we don't even need to cash out super. We have enough the setup to keep it going. And there's a big hit with the Kite. Jet 2 holiday, as we like to say. Keep it going. There's the rolls. You love to see it.
With the damage straight into the lariat. Try to go for the tag and saves ourselves a bit of a headache there. Smoke Homie can't quite help us the way that we need him to. Luckily, after the tag, you're hitting the wrong person. The legal man comes through. Abbock with the Machi is able to get the air-to-air and pops the overgear to actually secure the finish. That is such a smart spending of the resources.
Very smart. We're cashing off all of it. Had the meter to work with, and that is going to be the full Leorio gone. And Uvogin now getting hit. This is the character that you definitely just want to make sure that you don't allow any openings for. Very nice low there to actually open it up. And there you have it with Abbock taking it 3-0. 11D space while we wait for the match. We're not gonna even. Okay, we're in. Let's go.
Yep, no white screen on the load in. Looks all good to go. Gets the jump away and manages to prevent that initial gambit. No fish to be seen in the early stages here as we look to back away, and does get that meter now.
Ooh, the push block is gonna be a punisher, as Kidlegend's gonna be able to pick it up, tagged in Leorio, and a somewhat similar team with the exception of Morel and Meruem being the change between these two.
I mean, yeah, definitely one of the, as far as North American teams go, definitely one of the prototypical powerful teams. Morel and Chrollo are something you're going to see a lot of the time. And Leorio, obviously, just very obviously strong, right? But there's going to be another super to come through. Opportunity to maybe get aggressive afterwards. Instead, it's a reversal switch that's going to get us punished in the end.
In a way, though, that if we didn't want to lose out Meruem, that could be the strongest character as the anchor. That was that switch to hopefully do so. Now, there is that spin here that's going to get the OTG, plus the back and forth sandwich as well, too. Oh my god, you got hit by the back kick, but Meruem getting the overgear this time to try to capitalize.
Okay, spend some meter, use the fish, get aggressive. Oh, Leorio saves us again. I mean, the fish are there, obviously, so there was a lot to capitalize on. But for Kidlegend, just layers upon layers of control in the later situation there. That is game one already to this guy's side.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we didn't see Dancy to actually summon fishies right at the start of the match. This time around we do, but it's going to get punished because you called it before. The strategy here, Meruem trying to fish out and is unsuccessful because of it.
Kicks the ball through, stomps into the tag, and we're able to do enough damage. Actually unbelievable here, but the overgear into the quick gear, every single type of gear you could ever potentially conceive popped right away. Opportunity to extend it even further, and it's only going to need to spend one bar to finish. It drops though.
Oh no, and because of overgear, all that gray health is applied and going back. And now we're going to go with the Morel spin to make sure we keep it clean. And another one for your troubles to make sure it kills. I love that. Tagged through. Great defense, though, from Dancy to call out the overhead. Now there's the dive kick, though, with Leorio backing up as well, too, on the assist side.
Goes up to level 3, and of course, just that extra little bit. Not even gonna make him watch the full motion picture. Instead, it's just gonna be that quick level 1 one more time, and Kidlegend has got 2 in a row here. The consistency, again, is impressive, as DanC just has not been able to really get that opening opportunity that we've seen from so many times. And finally, but the Leorio assist still is able to interrupt just a bit. Luckily, we're able to go for the low, get through that armor.
Another big pickup here from DanC. And that is going to, unfortunate on the reset. And that's like the thing here that I'm seeing from Kidlegend is every touch, you're dying. And if you're not dying, you're coming very close to it. And there's a guaranteed setup for the next hit. Yep, and there we go. Chrollo gonna keep it going with those kicks. Takes out Leorio. And the pushback. Has to watch out for the slide. There goes Fishies.
Maybe with the cross up, overgear. Oh no, the initial swing out of the overgear whiffs, but that doesn't matter. The secondary hit is just as good.
Ooh. Okay, Fishies go out here from DanC's side. There's the smoke bunny. And they're still on the screen right there. Now fully gone, but what a pickup in the air. Ooh. Not going to be able to continue it, though.
Oh, one more time. Extra little bit with the fishes there. Gets the block, couldn't get the punish. Overgear responds with the super of their own. Responds with the super of his own. The level 3 has been kicking on through. What a way to save the day with all of the resources spent from basically all. Oh my god. And the kick to the corner here. DanC had an opportunity, but the spin completely blows it up.
A great choice to be able to take out Chrollo, but we forgot Morel's in the game. And Leorio gets tagged in. There's the down. And that is Kidlegend's game 3-0 to be able to move it on. So it does look like we have a Netero, a Meruem, and an Uvogin. So pretty similar characters I see here. I think the only difference here is, of course, YoDeadMan has the Razor and the Gon as well.
Right away, commits twice in a row. Good punish, YoDeadMan coming through. And I love that extension with the late fireball. Manages to avoid the assist as well. The layers covered off of that one.
Okay, and there's the Nen Sense. We actually get the counter hit here. So that is going to be already dished out damage to Suppbo's Uvogin. This is a huge pick again because of how strong this character is. And we're going to go ahead and lay out all the hands plus the volleyball and try to open it up as Young Legend gives us up to Sneeze Lord.
Young Legend, as always, my goat. Good to see you, homie. As the spike comes through, Setzer bumps to himself. I don't think that's technically legal in volleyball, but the little homie with the interruption, that is absolutely not legal. As we're able to get the 2-on-1 there, follows through after the tag, and Gon should absolutely be able to go for the self alley-oop to finish, but instead has to go for a little bit of a reset, and Meruem's gonna be free to move.
Big pickup here, especially with so little health here as well too. And now we're gonna be able to tag right in. And that is going to be the 1,000 hands coming through. Then stands going for the overhead. And YoDeadMan's the Jenkins mirror. It's going to be the side of Supbo who's going to be able to capitalize. But doesn't get overhead extension off of the roll tech.
Quick anti-air to be able to beat the assist there. Tried to pass through, and yeah, because that super moves you backwards here, is able to save a lot of headache. Quick gear into the punish at the end. Absolute perfection as we're able to run all the way through. One quick spike into that self alley-oop. Misses out on the full kill though, but still gets the reset.
Ooh, we also got a little bit of damage too on Meruem, and that is enough for YoDeadMan to seal the deal in the first game. Very strong with Netero. I can definitely see why this is their point character for sure. But I also just really want to highlight here that, again, winning these scrambles have been key every single time. And that Razor for pickups also key too.
Definitely agreed here, as we're actually going to cut straight through with the super. Tries to go for the shot. It's a little too far to get the punish here, even after the quick gear, but a quick little cross-up. Be able to get our extra bit of an extension there into the corner, and to see how we... Oh, it's over gear. We're going to full commit to try and kill.
I agree with
Bonk.
it. Cash out everything you can. There's the OTG and another hand slam for your pleasure.
The walk up, walk back frame kill, respect. Here it is again though. Super into the tag.
Oh, unfortunate here. Was trying to armor through, but again, those are the 1,000 hand slam plus Uvogins coming through. The reversal switch plus a piercing here on the side of YoDeadMan. And now Razor's on the field, tried to armor through, goes for quick gear to be able to catch supbo's Netero.
Okay, the last 6 seconds have actually been unbelievable. This has been an unruly 10 seconds of net impact. Holy moly, YoDeadMan does manage to come out on top of it though. That was goofy. Too much to unpack. Just take my word for it. That was kind of goofy. Straight through into the throw. Uvogin gonna try and make the comeback solo here. Full commit with the overgear behind it and does manage to connect.
No. Oh no. Not good here for YoDeadMan. We are blocking at the moment, the push block and then stands quick gear. But again, you're still in overgear. You have like 20% of overgear still left, and the jump in catches YoDeadMan for supbo to tie it up 1-1.
This round was a mystery to me. 1-1. Oh my god. Dash backwards and trying to make some room here after the tag. Air to air comes our way. Meruem manages to get it back to the ground. Smart.
Yeah, this is another big corner carry here. We have the Netero tag switch. There's the 1,000 hand slam, but Razor is also tagged into to also catch supbo, better said.
Pass into the switch art. Sets that knockdown one more time. Oh no, there's another situation where there's a lot going on. Super into super. Hands are going to come down. Goes to the tag as well. Meruem in this full connection. The game can't even handle the situation. Manages to find the medium though. Okay. God, restabilizing.
Yeah, I would have to say that needed some stabilization very, very quick here, as YoDeadMan's going to be able to pick up, and we're going over here to fully cash out and take Meruem off of this board here, making sure the volleyball lands too. Still a chunk of health left there, and not going to be able to get the volleyball grand slam.
Boy, sneaked up the low. Extra low extension over here. Draining down. Goes for that low float jump over. On Fireball actually saves us from the active tag, if I do believe. Another quick commitment as Meruem's able to take the kill.
And there's Gone coming through, getting the low here. This is one character that YoDeadMan has no access to assists here because they are gone from the board. And then now that's Netero going out. And a huge low coming through here. Again, you're gonna have to make these routes as consistent and clean as possible. We're going for the full movie super. You're gonna want to cash out all on that damage, but again, be very careful. This is Uvogin who's gonna go for the full super.
Oh no, and of course it kills. 2-1. Things just going a bit outside. Oh, you hate to see it for YoDeadMan there, but supbo down. Potentially last game here as we get the throw. Couldn't quite pick them both up. That was very awkward with one in a weird throw animation. Meruem just kind of hanging out on the ground. No way you could have regulated that. Just not with Netero.
The 1,000-man grand slam comes through to take out the old man Jenkins himself. And another grand hand slam that it was actually in response after the tag. And oh no, the little homie grabbing Meruem as well too, but the downward hit not gonna allow a pickup as supbo picks it right back up with Meruem.
Optimized in the corner, pretty easy from there. 4 bars still intact, goes for the tag, tries to drop it down, over gear popped to jump away, but another quick throw.
Very sick movement here, utilizing the jump dive kicks, or upward dive kicks better said, to try to avoid getting caught by supbo's Uvogin. still hard to pick up, especially on the full screen side. Blocks just in time. Now, just trying to win these interactions. Here it goes. Do we get hit by it? Nope. Quick gear, but the piercing to keep it going.
Shot twice in a row. Putting that hand out. Quick threat. Drops through and tries to double up again. After the stance is... Whoa! Out of Screeched. Ends up working out with the DP. Either way, Razor is able to re-stabilize and get the punish. Meruem's going to have to do it solo.
Alright. Razor now getting switched by Netero. And YoDeadMan has the landing hit here. Gonna go for the 1,000-hand Grand Slam. Or no, instead actual full hands to grab as well. And that's a full blast to oblivion for a KO. As now we're going to game number 5 between YoDeadMan and supbo.
Yeah, tournament combos in situations like that, safe and solid. You have to keep it as consistent as possible. That's a potentially tough situation to be in there for YoDeadMan as you get that last hit, but it's okay. He's able to stabilize it, still able to take the kill. That's all that really matters in the end. You're good for it.
Exactly, exactly. You know, I want to make mention too, like we're seeing both of these like players just try to run away from each other. And I think someone in chat actually
still riding that momentum of that last victory as well. I'd love to see this either of these unique teams kind of come through and be able to keep it up, but
I think you're absolutely right, and I think that's where it's going to come down to, you know, how badly does YoDeadMan want that top 8, and how badly does supbo want to kind of like create that upset. Okay, this is a big hit here. Now from YoDeadMan, like you mentioned, starting it off, backing up just a little bit to then go for the 1,000-hand Grand Slam. Razor is also tagged in as well too to keep the combo going.
Balls up well. Quick little spike to take the finish. One character out of the way. After the tag. Are we blocking is the only question here. No, it's going to be the tag. Both players investing a ton of meter here in the end. Uvogin's going to get the better of it. Overgear is popped from both players. And supbo is actually going to get the massive start off of that, but drops the combo. We are fully unleashed. Uvogin with quick gear and overgear. Everything popped, but YoDeadMan manages to stabilize.
This is insane right now. The 1,000-hand Grand Slam coming through, takes out Uvogin. Now it is the last character on the screen here. Again, there's no blocking happening here right now. The OTG to keep the combo going. And then Meruem recovering. And we're blocking just in time on the super.
Oh, the assist dies. Meter, slight advantage to supbo. We get the hit. Are you going to be able to finish the combos? The only question here. We're going to commit straight away. Oh, no. Pure execution and then the OTG. It is just enough to kill. supbo's going to take the victory and move on. And if I'm not mistaken, that was a loser's side top 8 qualifier. So YoDeadMan unfortunately makes an exit at 9th place.
They're in a pretty strong, I would say, positioning. Regardless of how many points, I think right now you're just really playing if you're within that like quarter, just trying to play for seeding at this time. But it will come down to see how that works out. Joey D on the Uvogin, first up, already dishing out the D.
Okay. Fall too effectively here. It's going to cut straight through to the super, of course. We've already built the meter, because why wouldn't we have? Pixel of life left, but we always get the follow-up.
Round pound. There's Leorio to try to catch a bit of damage, but not going to be able to because it was too far out. Ejection attack. Uvogin's out, and because Leorio was still out, had to go back and then come back in. A bit of a weird interaction right there. But again, Feitan. This is actually the player that I have been enjoying the most, seeing the Feitan loops coming through. We'll be able to take out Leorio from Joey D.
Oh no, and the quick drop there. The timing on the tag makes that such an ambiguous cross-up as we continue to follow through. 4 meters in the pocket. Gonna use all 3 right away. Joey D in a bit of trouble here. Still has damn near max resources though. 5 meters overgear available. Unfortunately, hasn't hit the transformation yet, but it's gonna just spend it straight away. The level 3 canceled into the level 2. Level 3 to make space for yourself to guarantee the swap.
I do like the decision to spend the overgear. This is Bisky in overgear. It's 10 hits and you're dead. One good hit here, you're gone. That's so unfair.
If that actually was Joey's Joey's decision there and the reasoning behind it, this guy's a genius. Level 3, make your opponent take a more defensive position, cancel, and just level 2 so you have room to roam after your transformation. That was kind of tight. I'm not gonna lie to you.
My goodness. It's so crazy because you worry about the Uvogin because we've seen the power. That's like what's in meta. But then you remember there's Bisky, overgear, and a very buffed Bisky.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't even think Bisky's underrated. I don't see why more people aren't playing her. I know that outside the US more people play her, but like, dude, this stuff is kind of cheap. Like, if you like Uvogin, may I offer you a second Uvogin on your team?
Just in case the first one leaves. And that is already Feitan out of there. Morel with the spin. It's gonna hit Bisky and Uvogin. And that is going to be a wall bounce plus another spin. That's going to take out Uvogin, especially with the Leorio connecting. And Bisky with low health right now.
Juggled a couple times. We're going to try and close the distance. Look for the cross up there. Good blocks on the entirety of the mix up there. Unfortunately, Joey D is not going to be able to weather the storm forever. It's going to be a very similar situation going into later stages of this one. Now, D-Lord, good damage. Extra little conversion. It's gonna go for the snap, actually. Uh-oh.
Overgear to go ahead and capitalize. We are able to transform in the combo route. We have both characters, by the way. And this takes out Morel. Leorio's still there. I can't even, bro. This is crazy.
I would like to, if anyone is interested in statistics, in every time in this set that Joey has transformed Bisky, less than 9 seconds later, the game has ended. It's for anyone who is
Have you
curious.
actually counted?
I'm just assuming it feels like less than 10, so 9 felt safe. 2-0 right now. Sneezlord. And Sneezlord, I feel like, has been in control in a lot of these situations. It's not like these are like runaway games that are like unwinnable. It's been very close.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's just, it really comes down to Joey getting this Bisky. Does not get the hit there, but we are able to break that guard. And this is not overgear status, but this is Bisky status.
Well, he's going to ruin my statistic on this one, unfortunately, but that's okay. Character down.
It's okay, it's a law of averages.
Sneezlord, again, has an opportunity here, especially with the cross-up. A lot of Grey Life after using that much Nen stance, and now, unfortunately, oh, the low mix-up, that late slide finds the mark. Leorio solo with full resources immediately is thrown. Oh, you hate to see it.
Okay, so overgear is gone here now. We're still having quick gear, and we're just gonna cash out. Joey said no more. I played the game. I played the game.
Unfortunately, when you're in the corner like that, a little HVB never hurt anybody. Hyper Viper beams, looping those punch supers in the corner pretty handily.
Have those high-low mix-ups that you're gonna really be able to rely on to catch your opponent off ground. The closest one is gonna be that Morel, and she's actually gonna go. Sorry, Abbock's actually gonna start here with Kite. And again, there is just trying to capture that full screen and then get some corner carry as well to apply. So here's the roll. Again, Jet 2 Holiday happening here right now. Get those deals.
Always and forever. And the awkward little trade ends up saving the day a bit. Kidlegend has to go for the tag, and good shot actually to interrupt the special in the air. Is able to stop the ground pound for coming out.
Ooh, big pickup here. We got the dash in going, and that is a big tether. It's gonna allow Abbock to end it with the super and just try to get the ejection attack.
Yeah, go and try and snap loop as best you can. Fortunately, had to give up a lot of space after that. Quick follow-up for Morel. Brings us back to the mid-screen here. And off the air-to-air, we're going to commit to the fish. Ooh.
Ooh, had the piercing attack and called it out with the air grab. I do love the moving though from Abbock. It's an instance. Big pickup, but not going to be enough to convert from it. We're going to try to take out Morel. And
even if you didn't hit Chrollo, that was so worth it. That was so sick.
Another fishy setup. That is all that meter gone here from side of Kidlegend. Playing some defense. Gets the dash. And now it's just Leorio.
Never mind. What I meant to say was Machi absolutely counters this team. Kidlegend gonna have to think about a switch. Dude, what a way to play around the situations there. Abbock doing a great job of positioning well with Kite, being able to take the early victories, using Machi's webs to be able to break through armor in certain situations. Top to bottom, no notes. What a fantastic way to play out game one.
Absolute cinema right there. Like, no notes. We get it. We'll happily realize where the paper was wrong. Apparently, Kidlegend has not met the power of a loyalist, character loyalist for Machi.
Up the cross up there, ended up whiffing. Nice push away off the low.
Ooh, yep. Fishy still on the screen means you will get hit by it if you're not careful.
Realized we were too far for the knife, just goes for the quick gear, said, you didn't see anything. Reversal super on both sides here. Morel should be able to take. Okay, never mind. Nice job, Abbock. What in the world?
No way! We saw a crumpled steak from the super. Double reversals. And Abbock says, I am not losing today.
Yeah, hashtag no, baby. Let's go. Okay, no, Chrollo back in it, though. Kidlegend, we're not done yet.
Well, if there's one character that can make the comeback like this, it's Chrollo, I feel like. Yep, we're going to be able to summon more fishies. And that is going to be chip out. Oh, no, we hit Machi right as she came in on the low side. Over here. We're going to bring out the smoke homies.
Oh, the man, the myth, the legend, though. Morel activating the homies. Lariat full screen to assert dominance. Twice.
Oh, we got the piercing attack. But no, we mashed on the low. Still not enough to pick up. We're just playing keep away right now. There's fishies.
The fish. Definitely big. 4 meters in the pocket. Gets the hit though off the air to air. We managed to bring it back down to earth. I think with this extra little extension, it's just barely gonna not be enough. I think you just live it. No!
The reset!
Oh my god!
Always look out for the resets. Because you're going to be able to get that grab going through push block. And now Abbock getting this lariat, like you said earlier, just able to pull off this pressure and to say, get off me, and capitalize from it. Ooh,
Boy.
okay.
Sneak past catches behind. Oh. You were so sick once the web was applied, was able to extend. Oh no, but you already, listen, you as someone who wields the power, you have to know.
Oh no. Unfortunate for Kidlegend. Is gonna have to risk losing Morel here. Alright, Kite, go ahead and get the side. Oh, but the gunshot taking out even with the overgear activation. That is still overgear though, and again you have Chrollo that can really dish out the damage, but Morel comes from the backside.
Missed out on the opportunity to convert there. Level 2 fish forces the quick gear, has to escape somehow. Deep cross up finds the marker. Abbock 2 characters still left to go. Just getting, okay, then stance flex on him.
There's a tether still on. And there it goes, going straight into the super. Morel with the spin.
Okay, pick that up. Manages to get to the corner. Has one more level 1. No, isn't quite to the corner. And the level 1 doesn't get built up by line twice.
Okay, Machi's still on the ground, but gets hit by the kicks. And that is going to be her off of the field. The patience, the stare down, and the reversals then stance.
To be fair, with how aggressively Abbock has used Lariat, do you blame Kidlegend for just down backing? That is a situation where, like, if you any amount, Abbock is spinning on the way in there, in my opinion. That's just he earned that. He earned that free incoming by how aggressively they've taken, like the angles they've taken.
Oh no. This is a strong round start opener for Kidlegend. Oh, quick gear plus spin and Machi to pick it up. Oh, but the overgear activation, it still was a left-right mix-up that you had to play for your life there.
Dude, the rising jump light from Machi managed to pick them both up. That was so sick. And off of the tag, Kidlegend back in control again.
And there's the Morel to go for a spin. And Machi is off the board. A big pick that is no longer available. Oh, but we're still getting hit despite the assist call. Oh, and there's Fishies now on the full screen range. We grabbed, but still the pickup.
Yeah, unreal timing on the throw there, but unfortunately, again, that doesn't quite clear out the aquarium still. After the quick gear, we extended a bit further, and this is definitely going to be enough, assuming a completed combo here.
Yeah, this is indeed enough. And now a game number 5 to see who will proceed to face Joey D in winners finals.
Pass goes to the tag, ends up spinning away. Should be able to stabilize this. The heights are a little weird, but I think it should be fine. No, Leorio gets away.
And there's Chrollo also to back up. Getting the wall bounce combo with the slide extension. Yep. Overhead kicks plus knife swipes. More overhead kicks and then straight into the super. We're going to school. And that is Morel off the board.
Ooh, what a mash! What a mash! Oh no, and the assist goes wide. Opportunities again just go a bit astray. It was very close here, but Kidlegend's back in the driver's seat. He's not even holding up the drive, dude.
Oh, yep, the spin is going to stop the super from completing. And that's a big low there. Machi still survives, goes straight into the super to get the full screen slash. And a pickup with the shots, but not enough to connect full screen.
Good timing on the tag there. Kite takes one of the fish bites. Double homies in the smoke. Quick gear on the jump in. Finds the throw. All up to it one more time. Can the sight find the mark? It's been the savior once or twice already, but unfortunately here, it just can't quite generate the value it needs. It was a great fight in a sick game 5, but Kidlegend has another guaranteed top 3 under his belt here. And Dan C, it's another Uvogin. They're so scary. They're so scary.
Very scary. All right, there's the round start, Fishies, and there is Meruem going ahead and coming through, making sure we can fish out from the Fishies.
Good start, that's the way you need. Oh, and just the simplest reset you ever need. The jumping heavy of the gods.
Ooh, talk about execution right there. Getting the down low jump overhead. Just being able to really open Drewchuck up. Good patience here from Nancy. Still a bit of a counter hit, but not enough to actually land through. Great counter, and that is gonna be DanC's corner, where Drewchuck will lose the Morel.
Boy, an air jump heavy for the second time. Oh, nice out, and is able to get the connection here. Chrollo gonna potentially take us home here. Overgear still applied, level 3 instead. It's just gonna be the fish into the mix-up, but again, it's a damn good mix-up.
A very, very good mix-up. Notice too that Drewchuck activated Overgear, but DanC was ready for it every single time. Okay, men's stance gonna be traded.
Had to go for the quick gear to save himself. Had the reversal, potentially got the punish. Counters through with the armor.
Now, Drewchuck, unfortunate, dropped the combo routes. Backs away here for DanC does. And there's the teleport in, and then the OTG. I felt like with the button there, but still picked it up because of the properties of the first hit.
Fish tag, Tail as old as time, misses out on the combo, but still gets the secondary reset. All good to go.
All right. DanC starting off really strong here. There's the pushback though. This is Uvogin. This is the character that can do it. We tag out just in case to also hold down on the chip.
A small step forward, stuck the arm out. Unfortunately, that's going to be whiff punished every single time. Meruem's going to be able to take that to the corner. Keep it simple with the loops, drops the combo, goes for the tag. Things get a little bit messy here. DanC back on top.
Oh my gosh, that sneaky Chrollo comes up every time, and DanC's just been able to do it. And there we go, big hit, gets the reversal, quick gears it, and this is Drewchuck's death here on the round. Yep, super, and that is it as DanC goes up 2-0. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Too early. I forgot Uvogin was still on the screen.
You've cursed it.
I
don't believe in caster curses, but maybe,
no, I believe it.
just maybe, they might be happening right here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Saki, you a formal apology. No, we're good. Oh my god, you're about to have to write a 5,000-word essay.
I almost absolutely did attempt to forgetting about
It's okay.
I saw the video on that one.
The power of prophecy saves the day on that one. You almost had to. You were almost in trouble. All good to go here, but does end up whipping.
Okay. That's Leorio knocked down, and the counter again from DanC. Big pickups here off of the wall bounce. That's a full corner carry too. The reset happens, and I actually agree with this choice here. Go straight into fishes, and that is the Uvogin out for the count.
I was gonna say the evil has been destroyed. A lot of gray health comes off the table there. Manages to find the connection either way though. DanC, it's well worth the life to be able to get this clean touch and potentially get the setup here. And by setup, I mean just potentially kill off this throw. It's gonna be tough because of scaling, but.
Yeah, I was gonna say reset, and then you can just go for chip, and then the overhead from Leorio. So there you go. And now Morel's got down for the count. Oh my gosh, I feel like I didn't even block that. I forgot Meruem was there.
The quick gear up the reversal, threatened the armor, didn't quite work out. Couple bites from the fish. DanC. I'll do it. And you're pick. The finish there, and the 3-0. Unfortunately, Drewchuck not quite going to make it into that point range there.
Very soon, plus the balance coming out, so that's going to probably change a lot of meta. So we're hopping right in. Rabi versus supbo. We got the Hisoka as well as the Kurapika, Leorio on Rabi's side, and then supbo on the Meruem, and Uvogin and Netero.
Where double OTG, quick little beam just because. Here comes the demon, one hit, potential loop. Fortunately, it goes into the mid screen though, so able to escape. Hisoka with that aerial quick work goes for the cross up and looks for the tag. thought they were gonna tag. Actually, they're gonna let it rock.
Yeah, again, see how supbo is moving with their characters. This is how you move in Hunter x Hunter. All right, Kurapika on the ground now, losing that great health, quickly tagged out, and now back at full health.
Oh, both opting into the quick gear straight away. Low option, ends up winning out. Rabi loops to the corner.
Leorio plus the chains. And now it's Kurapika on the field. Hisoka gets hit. It looks like there was a switch, but not going to get the OTG because, again, Kurapika is on the point. Woo.
Try to extend a little bit. Came with the jump heavy. Throws the headbutt attempt. Very nice.
Oh, that is a throw. And then the low, but nothing to connect out of the OTGs. And there's Leorio to back it up. Ooh, the low hit lands through as supbo's Netero is getting hit and fully comboed. There's the super. And now we have to switch to Kurapika to keep the combo going.
Oh no. Yeah, the deep cross up there after the snap, using that ejection so effectively. Fireballs go a bit astray, but we still find the low. Rabi, a lot of gray health. And unfortunately now no health. Oh no, what a heartbreaker.
Oh no, this is scary. Oh, there it is. Overgear is also in effect, so this is gonna hurt. But the reset and the, oh my god, the upper knee kick is what trades.
There is a certain level of fear in people's playstyles that I don't think I see in other games that comes out when Uvogin comes out. There is like a type of it is a visceral panic. There is a notable change in people's tempos when they see this guy appear. It is actually crazy how much he affects it.
Hisoka goes down. Despite still being on the field as an assist. Just, when in doubt, just trust Uvogin out.
Oh, okay. Think about the turnaround. Gets the Leorio in. Opportunity as we look for the ejection. What a... Oh my god, on the landing, that was so sick.
And the switch art to be able to continue through does reset, and there's the counter hit, and Leorio's gonna keep it going. That's a huge hit for Rabi. If we can try to get this character out, that's huge. And can be the start of the comeback. Resets potential. Not going to be able to keep the combo going, but gets the swing of the chain.
Back with the lows. Luckily, the overgear is already... Oh, no. I don't think it's going to reach far enough here, but with the switch art, just barely catches them and pulls them forward into it. A pixel of life left.
Overgear is allowing some of that health to be recovered. But there's the low and the OTG because of the overgear. Uvogin, was gonna go down. Whether it be from a block or just getting hit straight up. Rabi going down there. As supbo stays alive.
Still good. Saving yourself a bit of a headache there. Air to air, gets the push away. Air quick work. Also doesn't save the day too well, but off of that should be able to convert, and definitely does.
Oh, and we also have the bubblegum attached here too. Rabi's first time seeing the bubblegum setup and then going for the full card cash out.
Fortunately there, missed out on the side swap here. Still manages to pop the overgear. I respect the overgear to get rid of this guy so much. This is a tank top master. We can't let this guy rock.
This is the comeback character, right? Like, you gotta take him out of here. Cash out all you need to. If you're empty at this point. But it's easier to make those comebacks happen. Here's the full reversal super. But no, the switch art stops it. And that's another character that Supbo does not have anymore. Kurapika comes through.
On after the tag, we keep it in the corner here. 3 characters still alive, full control. Unfortunately, he was looking to the right. That had me mixed up. Still good though.
That movement, oh my gosh. Rabi was cooking.
Yeah, those quick dashes back, able to maintain space and maintain control so effectively there. It's one of the strengths of Leorio. Leorio can take a gamble on where you're going to roll and back off a little bit, just knowing how effective his ranges of his projectiles can be. But with this, if we're going to take a risk, it's going to be the overgear on the first hit, not just for the Uvogin. I actually like this. Rabi, it seems like we weren't even trying to specifically target that guy out. We just want to get a character off the table immediately. And it looks like it's going to work just as well as we need it to.
Really good pick. Again, like you said, take out the character that is on the other side. Hisoka is the one that gets hit, but Kurapika, now as the point character, was tagged in and now is going to punish through on supbo.
Barely kept it back into the corner there. That hitbox super effective.
Leorio to keep it going. This does scale a bit, so... Oh my god, the double punch on the overhead, but...
You choked it! Oh my god.
Big swing now to Uvogin. That you have to make sure you take down Uvogin while the overgear is getting like pushed out. Okay, overgear has ended. It's been fully expensed. This kill here. No, yes, you're gonna be able to finish it out now.
Yeah, full commitment of all of the meter. Well worth it to take the victory here. Robert doing a great job of being able to stave off the pressure and take the victory here. And that is another person that unfortunately is not going to make the cut there and not going to make the points.
This is also opportunity to really just figure out how you want to go into that finals too, right? Like
true.
this is your matchup knowledge. Figure out like this is what you're gonna study as you get prepared for that.
You know, DanC has switched up the teams, by the way.
Oh my gosh, have we signed a deal with the devil, Uvogin?
Looking like it right now, getting sliced up just a bit. The ejection attack comes through, gets stuck in the corner, and the low does find the mark. Sneeze Lord back at it again.
We're gonna use Leorio to cash out. Actually blocks away. Summoned Feitan as the assist to create a sandwich situation. Now it's Morel on the screen. Armored through, gets the bonk. And it doesn't look like the deal with the devil is exactly cashing out right now. Uvogin still with a little chunk of health as Leorio's entire health bar is just getting depleted as we speak. There's this ejection attack. Uvogin going for the hit, but over here, great defense though from Sneeze Lord, and you get the bonk!
A moment of hesitation there ends up being death. DanC, are you going to recommit to this? Or are you going to switch to your stuff? In my opinion, and we're changing characters now, so I'm glad to see this. In my opinion, especially in versus games, unless the matchup is a 9-1, you pick your stuff. I feel like comfortability in games this fast outweighs like percentage increases in matchup effectiveness. Like the lack of hesitation because you're playing the stuff that you know, the stuff that you're used to piloting. It is a massive difference maker here, and you can already see DanC infinite increase in terms of results immediately upon picking your stuff.
Now, like you mentioned, going back to the original team helped quite a bit to mitigate some damage, but now it's Sneeze Lord's turn to play the game as we get all the bonks and spin to keep it going. Okay.
That's definitely correct there. Yeah, jump over, quick gear. And I like that. Well, quick gears on. It's like, nah, I'm good. Just trying to run away, but you can't run away forever. Drop kick comes through, finds the mark to the ground. Very nice here for Sneezelord. Way to bounce back.
Overgear activated, and that... Oh, but we have a reversal super that actually broke through. And Dancy is gonna get the crumple state plus the dash up. Not gonna get OTG, but just tried to push through. Feitan now on the screen. And there's the bonk.
Puts the shoulder down and controls things. Oh no, and it's both! He recognizes the situation, pops the overgear instantaneously, drops the combo, and now with your overgear still ticking down, it's one character left, and it's disaster for Dancy.
This is not good. We have the Feitan loops. This is the overgear. It is gonna scale a little bit. Oh my god, the overhead!
Slick.
Oh, it's GG's. GG's right there. There's nothing you can do from that. You popped the overgear earlier, so you were empty on the resource.
And even though we lost, still, I like the decision we're making here. Keep stuff locked in, go for the fish. After a little delay, is able to find the pierce, and now there's opportunity. There's momentum. Momentum is what you need.
Dancy. Not gonna get the reset. Push back. And there's Feitan. Slight hits here. There's the Leorio assist. Tried to go for the swipe on the low. Now we're just trying to play the keep away game to find the one hit that we need. And there it is. But no pickup on the follow-up from the tag. But now Dancy's on the driver's side. This is a big hit. Should be able to take out Feitan. Actually going for the reset and getting the grab ender. And now fishies are on the screen this time around as Morel gets hit. But oh no! It is Sneezelord who's on the winning side of this interaction.
This is never how you want to see it go here. Still has full meter, has that overgear available. Spin to win one more time. Gonna go for the ejection. Definitely the right call.
Here's the overhead. It's a big build up here. Super. You have the ejection attack. Oh, we beat the overgear!
Lanza goes for the delay. What a tick throw! Ends up working out perfectly. Sneezelord gonna run this up just a bit. Overgear draining out. Dancy gonna run out of the resource now. Tries to get the push away, but unfortunately gets spun on again. All up to the Meruem, but that guy's also not even gonna get a chance. Sneezelord with the cleanup there is able to save the day for himself 3 games straight. Blah, blah, blah. But like, if you don't believe in you and what you're bringing to the table, then what's going on? That's my opinion. I don't know.
That's fair. That's a fair opinion. As we hop in, and again, Rabi, Hisoka, Kurapika, and Leorio, Abbock, Kite, Morel, and Machi. We're gonna play the full screen projectile game at the moment with Kite, which I really do like that Abbock tries to use this this character as like full screen, keep it in check. Not gonna overextend, just gonna try to capitalize off of every single of those hits. Now that with Leorio's on the screen though, you gotta kind of close in a little bit, or at the very least make sure he gets hit.
Yeah, and that's a big thing too, is that while you're still kind of pelting things with the projectiles here, if Leorio tries to overcommit on the ground, you can use that super to potentially cut him down to size. So there's another, as you can see right there, sees it, confirms with the assist, goes for the tag. That's a character. That is 10 hits and it's a character.
Oh, the setup from Machi, but of course, and then Stance can get punished for it. This can be a character here for Rabi. I think 2 touches, depending on how the routes go here. Oh, we're actually cashing out all the way to make sure that Machi is off the screen.
respect the decision there. Well worth the meter. It keeps your overgear intact as well. Triple jump into the late hit. I believe that was same side, but honestly, my eyes have deceived me before. That was disgusting.
Ooh, we're gonna cash out with the cards. Yep, that's another character gone. Ooh, Kurapika getting hit, but keeping it safe. But now the armor from Abbock. We have the bonks, and that is Hisoka off the field. Now it's Kurapika. And he was
okay. Oh my god. Abbock was standing there and was like, put it in the bag. That was almost the robbery of the century. Rabi still, okay. Still managed to finish. When that counter hit Smoke Cloud, the low, pushed him into the homie, I almost was about to punch a hole in my desk. Oh my god, dude. What a crazy situation to come up.
Again, playing this full screen range, but I love it because Hisoka can dive right in. And that's exactly what Rabi does. Should be able to take out Kite here. Yep. Now we have Leorio to get the double punches on the overhead side.
Bang with the overgear ticking down. Gonna take the super, gonna look for the tag. Hey, bro, that normal from Kurapika does so much damage. Able to set up for the super here and goes through the full team. Finally cut through. It's up to the character we've been speaking the most about, and unfortunately, she's in a situation where she might get two-touched here. Might not get to see the game.
I think this is like the first time we don't get to see Machi play. Cashing out on cards. Tries to set up. The Nen stance after the overgear. And there's the instant super. That's a lot of damage. But the eyes with a lot of great health. No overgear to make up for the health. And yep, the dash right through as the counter hit. But we have Hisoka and Leorio still on the field. Can work with this.
Oh, tap the Nen stance there. It's a great throw. Goes for the dash up and put themselves in a weird spot. Abbock had a couple really, really good defensive choices in a row there, from recognizing the whiff on Kurapika, being able to potentially get aggressive after the cancel there. It was very close. Rabi is able to secure it for the second time in a row here, despite Abbock has very consistently been getting the lead in the early stages, it feels.
Yeah, but again, there's only so much you can do to avoid the full extension to extend. And now Rabi's in that driver's seat here. That's gonna take out Kite. Ooh, we activated overgear, and that's gonna be damage, especially onto Morel.
Sliced up in a terrible position now. And just like that, that'll do it. Okay, character off once again. Machi, the heavy lifting, no overgear, but plenty of meter. How do you handle business here? A trade is a great way to start.
This is an opportunity to at least dish out damage. And we have the ejection attack just to make sure that we can keep the pressure going. Oh no, went for the setup! And it's gonna get punished for it!
Just like that.
Should be it, yeah.
The punish is definitely enough there. Goes for the tag. Even with the drop, it was still a situation. That's one of the Leorio passives that you don't think about until you see it. Is that even when that super drops, it is still a ridiculous super to have to deal with. If you air tech, you're still blocking these aerial projectiles the opponent.
It is. I think so too. Just because, again, Kidlegend just brings it home every single time. And this is a good team to do it too, right? Like, it can be tough. But we also have Joey D, once again, on the Uvogin and the Bisky. So those are two characters right there that can help even the odds.
I'm already starting off very strong. Not going to be able to kill off of this, but still the situation is pretty dire. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, we do get one little extra at the end here. Okay, yeah, I was pretty sure you weren't gonna die, but he was scaring me at the end there.
But because because Morel is still in the field, that's a character gone.
Oh no, Chrollo down to the same fate here. Juggles it up and follows through, takes a step backwards. Leorio gets the call.
Ultimate Bisky! Oh my god, we're gonna get the piercing. And also avoid it just in time the fishies. But Leorio is gonna get the pickup, especially thanks to Quick Gear.
Dumps himself up again. Super into the tag. And that'll do it. Bisky out of the way. Character apiece now is going to commit to the fish for the second time. Level 3 instantly initiated. It's going to be interrupted though. Quick bite from the fish here, but luckily he's able to save the overgear, which is super important, obviously, considering the potential anchors that we have for both characters.
The air punches is going to win the air-to-air. Quick earring, and that is now Chrollo out of here. Leorio getting hit by the Uvogin, who's in overgear.
Oh, and just like that, unfortunately here is going to get deleted, and so is the Earth. Quick little cut up there for Joey D, game 1. Chad's making a good point though. You're right. Joey's entire team is 3 anchors. Pardon me. You're correct.
I mean, is that really such a bad thing, especially when you're with the way that we're just seeing Joey play? You don't want to drop a single game, and this is the player that can definitely make that happen, right? So you want to be on your A game.
Deep cross up, set it up again, ends up missing out and finds the low. Nice little punish there. Unfortunately, again, 2 miscues in a row. Luckily, though, I was able to save the... was trying to save the day, is what I was going to say.
Morel's gone, Roxy, and now Leorio's gonna be gone. Oh my god, this upper knee kick hit.
And the forehead hitbox of that DP connected.
Oh man. Okay, fishies go out again. This is Chip, and you don't want to have Uvogin take that damage. Oh, the slide, but the fishy was still on the screen. Oh no!
Oh, just lands and swings immediately off the quick gear, goes for the level 3 Joey D. That was actually disgusting.
Joey D is on a tear. We're gonna get a change. It might look like you're from Kidlegend.
Uh-oh. You gonna Uvo mirror him? What is? I don't know what Kidlegend. If Kidlegend switches, I don't even know what he switches to. I've never seen him play another character. I don't think. I'm sure he has more, but
give that energy. I want more of that in this top 8. Is now or never.
All right, here we go. We're locked into it once again.
Interesting too that we're oh, there's a Bisky from the side of Kidlegend, but no connection. But here we go. Oh, that Bisky's gone. That Bisky is gone. Joey said you're not playing this character just because you picked her.
Oh no, immediately gets the pickup again. Joey D continues to roll. Has level 3. He's gonna go for the switch art instead. Quick connection with small Bisky.
And here it is. Tall Bisky. Oh, we're gonna keep it going. Oh, we're gonna keep it going. Oh, that's the frames. Oh my god. Joey said no. Joey, he's just
and unfortunately, that will do it. Super after super. One more press of the shoulder. And Joey D, in 3 games, is going to be able to take the victory there. Kind of runs away with it in the end. But
has probably... Joey D eliminated Rabi and Sneeze Lord. So it's a rematch if they can make it.
Yeah, every single player left in this bracket, I do believe, is playing for their own personal redemption.
And Feitan to open it up against Rabi with the loops. Gonna go for this full sword swipe. And the ejection attack to follow up. And there's Hisoka getting opened up by the low. And the bog slam.
Tampa for jump in. Over gear gets popped. Low does manage to find them both and maybe overgreed it just a little bit to try and keep them both in the mix up there. Unfortunately, doesn't quite go his way.
Tries to cash out a lot of tricks. Gonna go cash out again. The drop! Unfortunate, and Sneeze Lord's gonna take out the Hisoka. And there's the Kurapika also now hopping in to take out Leorio. Might be able to if we get the right OTG route. Yep, we should be able to. Nicely done there.
Oh, and the auto-timed meaty there, the triple jump forward, it's just perfect. It does it for you. It's just that easy.
It's actually a really big, important character for Sneeze Lord to be gone with the Feitan. Leorio very low on health. Yep. Still has a bit of overgear to work with. Just one good bonk though, especially with the eyes. Causing the gray health to show up. Able to pick it up with the full movie super.
Looks like it gets brought down to the earth, but still not enough to kill here. Wakes up spinning, still can't quite find the mark here. Chip eventually is going to add up. Obviously, at that point, not much to be done. Game one outside of Rabi.
Nicely done there from Rabi. Good cleanup too, and stabilization. Again, all of that because of Kurapika.
Yeah, the Kurapika is definitely a huge difference maker.
Ooh, I don't think that bonk was gonna make it. Yep. Oh, we got the birthday! I think that should be able to take out both the, take out at least the assist here. Might have to leave it with a chunk of damage and end it with the ejection attack. Nope, just a reset.
It's never over till it's over. We're never quite out of it yet. Spin away, get some hits, goes for the ejection, and now I thought maybe we were going to go for the tag. Instead, it's going to leave in. Morel is going to commit to the bit here, but the chip is really starting to add up. And the chip is starting to turn into offense. We find the connection during the Nen stance, and now it's the sandwich situation that you just can't quite survive.
Oh, we're cashing out. We fully believe we were able to block in time. The Nen stance armoring through in time. Oh, we had to do the reset because of no meter, but right there, Rabi sitting on a 2-0 lead.
Absurdly clean as you get into the ending stage of that one there. Sneeze Lord unfortunately just couldn't quite keep up with Rabi. Doing a great job spending the meter in all the right places and being able to be effective in this pressure. 2 games in a row, 1 away. And again, all these players in the losers bracket right now, it's Joey D's bracket path. All these players are all battling to be able to get their run back right now.
It looks like we're also getting a change of characters from the side of Sneeze Lord. But Rabi is just cooking.
I'm not sure what the choice would be for Sneeze Lord here as far as the change goes. I think we've seen Sneeze Lord switch to Uvo before. If I'm not mistaken, in the first tournament, Sneeze Lord played mostly Uvo and was running people over.
You know, maybe the Uvo is the pick here. At the very least, it's the stabilizing character that's needed. No, we didn't. We're just getting a reset on the mental. I agree. I like that, though. I like that. If you believe in this team enough, you just need to kind of like, okay, how am I gonna clean up here and reset myself.
Bro, I know when you went to character select though, Uvo was talking to you like the Green Goblin mask. You were sitting there like, yo, I don't know if I'm picking or not. Oh, it's not working out so far here. Rabi with a clean connection to gonna be able to take the kill off the rip.
Was going like, you know you want to use me. You know you want to be a top tier. Oh, but it does not look like that is going to happen again. Rabi just full dishing out damage. Tried to punch through the armor. It was unsuccessful. That should be a dead Leorio, I think.
Oh, for sure, for sure. With the amount of meter we have, definitely should be. No, pops out on the last hit. Still okay. The knee drop works out. Okay, very nice.
Ooh, okay. Good movement though from Sneasler. Does not have a lot of health to work with though. Yep, it was just a chip out situation.
Ooh, Overgear after the push away, tries to commit twice in a row. The armor is not going to be that effective. We do actually find that weird footsies connection sacrifices the Hisoka, but unfortunately, the sacrifice is for nothing. What?
Oh my gosh. And Rabi doesn't have the Overgear. Yep, that was Sneaslord's entire round. Again, just quick movements to just keep it stabilized.
Okay.
Let's go for the uppercut. Still a lot of defense here, and finally we get the hit in.
Alright, Sneaslord. The drop. Oh no, it immediately gets caught by the TP. And we pop the Overgear. Gonna fully commit and doesn't get the kill. A massive drop combo. And now Sneaslord, you just have to chill. 2 more seconds. Overgear is gone. This is a pretty... If Sneeze can survive this next interaction, this defense, that block right there, huge lead for him now.
Ooh, that's the counter. That was exactly what Rabi was looking for. We're going for the full movie super to get all the bubblegum attacks.
Being flat, unfortunately, brings all the cards in. Nice push away. Pops the quick gear to cancel out, make yourself a little bit safer as we find the hit again. Just barely gonna clutch into the double digits as Sneaslord is gonna leave it down to the 2v2 now.
Okay. Good push back from the Nen stance. Hisoka was still on point, but the low was not going to be able to hit and land. Sneaslord going for the full bonks. We're getting the spin. And Leorio to make sure Hisoka goes down. Now it's just the lonely Leorio to deal with here.
Oh, and the timing on that tag was so disgusting, so quick and hard to deal with here. Sneaslord with the Overgear absolutely should be enough to finish the game. And that should be a game 5 for us.
All the homies come through. Still a little bit of health left.
We didn't have the meter.
It.
Okay. Still good.
Now you were concerned. You were like, wait a minute.
No, it's good. It's fine. He had it the whole time. I thought we were gonna pop the Overgear. I thought we were gonna have the meter.
Alright, Feitan, open it up. Gets the horizontal splash. And we have the loop. Ejection attack to take out the Leorio. Slight hits on the Kurapika, but now there's the bomb. Okay. We're gonna make sure we take out this Kurapika as close as possible. We have a bar. No, we're just gonna use the ejection attack because we're very low on that bar.
Love the choice of the ejection. Ooh, I like the armor even more. Uses the Nance to make some room. Pops the quick gear and gets the trade. Confirms on the tag like a pro. Sneaslord misses out but still finds the throw afterwards.
And then stands, but then gets hit by the dive. That is a lot of health gone. Oh my gosh. But we still have Morel. And of course, a full bar of Leorio.
Whoa, okay. I did not think the normals were going to connect there, but it ends up working out. That was crazy.
Another
Link
one.
the supers.
Another one. Oh, we cashed out. Interesting choice to not tag out immediately, instead go straight for Leorio to use as his assist. Oh my god.
He got found again. Oh no, and the cross up on Hisoka. Rabi had such a dominant lead, but Sneaselord turns up and is able to completely reversal the fate here. Guaranteed top 3 spot for Sneaselord now, and Rabi unfortunately eliminated at 4th place, but again is already qualified for the big dance on the 19th. Just got a little extra points for the seeding there, so hopefully was able to move up a spot or two to be able to get, you know, maybe potentially easier bracket. Trying to go for a bit of a switch up. Sneaselord is coming in with a dumb amount of momentum right now. Honestly and truly, I spoke of the snowball rolling, and that's really the situation we've got with Sneaselord here. Is he's going to go straight for the super, go straight in for the tag. Kidlegend's defense holds up beautifully though.
Ooh, quick gear activated. Oh my god, this interaction. All right, Feitan able to capture Kidlegend's Leorio.
Like to do that super cut. That does a lot of damage. It's kind of sick.
Yeah, it's. I would say it's definitely the most optimal super for sure for Feitan.
And again though, a fish in a dream looks for the tag. High-low gets pushed out. Oh no, but we had just taken too much life. The Ned stance, fortunately, it generated too much damage against us here as the armor comes through and we almost pick up both. But the big body Morel actually kind of works as a human shield there for Feitan.
And there's the fishy. Oh, we're going for the reversal super. And then there's the spin to follow up with as well. Who did we take out? Oh, we took out Chrollo. Overgear? Oh no, both of them. That's a dead Morel. And this could be a dead Leorio if we get the landing. Oh, nope. Feitan was not able to catch Kidlegend's Leorio. Now you have to go through this obstacle course and watch out for the punches.
Okay, managed to get a ton of damage out before the overgear went away though. So level 3 into level 1. I actually think it's just enough.
I think you're right.
Oh, it's a pixel.
Barely.
Yeah, you're so dead. Okay, I thought you were going to have a little more life than that.
Okay. A great comeback here from Kidlegend. I know probably some people in chat were like, oh, come on. Oh, wait. Too early to say. You got the clutch factor. Ooh, Leorio catching Chrollo. And then the Morel's going at it.
Oh, Leorio, the difference maker on this one though. Kidlegend, quick here to extend a bit further. Slice him up and go for the tag. Gosh, leaves him in, lets it rock, goes for the jump in. Mix-up timing is just too much. It commits to level 3.
Slams the book shut. That's a crumple state plus the wall bounce. And the low you got opened up. Now it's only Feitan. Who gets hit? And the bonks go out. Overgear is popped. And that should be the game if we don't drop and force the reset on the combo. There's the spin. There we go. Kidlegend now up 2-0.
The momentum is built here, Kidlegend. I know for a again, as people in the chat said, the legendary Bisky hater. I know that Kidlegend can't be happy about how things went down in that last set. As hungry as could be for the run back here, Sneaselord, again with a major opportunity to be able to bring this back here, finds the air to air and is able to open it up just a bit. This is the start that you need.
Ooh. Here's the spin. And now Feitan to get the full optimal damage. Reversal. And then we're gonna go into Leorio to keep it safe. Oh, but Feitan was on quick here. And there's the swipe. Gonna get the ejection attack. Was not gonna be enough to kill. Oh, we just woke up super. Or not super, woke up spin, better said. And there's the quick gear. Chrollo comes through. Spin. And then we tag into Chrollo. Double kicks as well in the route. And we caught Feitan on the low.
Ah, the mix-up timing was so good there. Still plenty of resources to play with here as well. Gonna get the OTG, set it up on the swab. Just like that, I think it's going to be down to just the Leorio here for Steelord. Kidlegend, once again, kind of on a tear, is going to get that extra little extension. Doesn't even need to spend the last super, but the overgear pop from Steelord is going to end up potentially being the decider, but Kidlegend gets that one stray hit, able to pop the overgear to make sure it combos, and that should do it.
Oh my gosh. Sheesh. I blinked and all three characters just got wrecked. that's all I can say.
As listen, that extra little extension, that extra little oomph, a great confirm from Kidlegend. He's gonna, okay, thank you. Pick your stuff. I know it can be frustrating. I know sometimes counterpicking feels good, but grand finals and Kidlegend is gonna rock his main stuff at the start of this one.
Well, then we had Uvogin on the screen that just like armored through everything. Okay. There's the big pickups. Oh. Is this a Den Morel? No, yeah, there's still a little bit of... Oh, never mind. It's a Den Morel.
Yeah, always gone, unfortunately, there. Oh, that was Joey D. Do you see the delay on the air normals to make sure it was going to loop? Joey D.
Okay, backing up just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Quick gear on the Leorio. And there's the pickup. That is huge damage. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, but on the commitment, it's actually not going to work out there. Does manage to get the connection either way, though. Joey D, game one. Able to secure that victory here. Kidlegend. Again, another consideration. I don't expect a swap. Production, kick him. Get his ass.
Production, boot him.
All right, we're back into it. Game two. Once again. This is the same start, by the way. Okay. Oh, wow. Kidlegend lives it this time. That was almost a mirror image of last game.
Joey D had enough. Said, all right, I want my win. There's the Bisky. All the punches. And now we use that full meter. Transform. Oh, boy. Oh! Overgear. Yep. Let's make sure Bisky does not get to stay and play the game. Should be enough to take out Bisky, and it is.
All those resources invested. Hopefully it pays off. Straight into the fish.
We are in quick gear too, but it's not gonna be enough. We blocked the low. Quick gear to keep the uppercut safe. Oh, we're gonna take Chrollo with us.
Found the jab. Tried to overcommit on the follow up there. And of course, just like this, with the meter spent, Leorio, the last bastion here for Joey D as we double up on the supers. No meter to play with here for Kidlegend, but still big advantage.
Quick gear to keep the whiffed super safe, but that is going to be Kidlegend, who is just staying alive and really making sure that all of Joey D's characters are gone. Oh!
Oh no. Oh no! It just can't happen like this, Kidlegend! Oh, goose the net stance. Put yourself back. Oh, the ground pounds barely connects with the heavy. Didn't want to commit to it. Oh, you both should be ashamed. Armors on all sides. It's 1-to-1.
That was the craziest every person that is an honest fighting game player probably said, why? What is this?
That's Leorio. Oh, the level 3. Definitely enough to kill off of that one.
We armored right through. Here's the fishy. Good blocks, but again, we have to tag through. The fishies are still on the ground. And there's the overhead kick.
Damage, the way that you need. Gets rid of the Leorio. Okay. The two biggest problems are coming in now, though. Joey D's Leorio is no slouch, but this is... Here's the two problems in a row. And it looks like Uvo not looking like too much of a problem here, at least in the start of this.
Yeah, if you're Kidlegend, you need to take this Uvogin out immediately. Okay, ejection attack. Bisky, though, is here. Oh! Both popped up over gear.
Oh no, so many whiffs in a row. You hate to see it. Finally gets the clean connection there, and it's a pixel of life left for Joey D. Luckily, Overgear is going to prevent the chip, at least for now.
Yeah, that was a checkmate situation right there as Kid goes ahead and summons the fishes.
And Joey D, we are just inches away from the reset here. Kidlegend continuing to keep that momentum. Puts the shoulder down right off the rip. Then stands to be able to push back at least. But the DP hits that assist again.
Ooh. That is a huge pickup here for Kidlegend, especially off of a round start like this. Oh, the piercing! And we're going straight into Buff Bisky. The punch. And
My
now
God.
Leorio's gone. Yeah.
What can you do to make room for yourself? How do you advocate? She's too powerful, dude. She chases you down so effectively. The side swap on the low. Both of them. Wow, mechanics everywhere. Quick gear, able to save herself. Gets the hit again. Overgear is popped. And Kidlegend, yeah, make some space for yourself. Smart.
That should be it. Yo, oh my God. This game is insane.
I thought we were going to make a little more room for ourselves, but unfortunately, we put the shoulder down, and he dies in 5 hits. It's 2-2. It's a reset point. It's tournament point.
My goodness. Okay, Leorio's assist actually kept all of that safe. Oh, we tagged Bisky in. We're going straight into Buff Bisky. We're spending that meter to do so. The armor. And Overgear is in effect here with Chrollo. Yep, that is Bisky completely gone. Oh! Oh, we tried to delay this tag in!
Yeah, decent little cross up there. Oh no, gets away. After the tech timing though, it was minus. Quick gear to be able to save yourself after the reversal timing. Here's the spin with the fish behind it.
And we tried to go for an ejection attack too, just in case to keep it as safe as possible.
Okay. 2 touches away. Actually, When I said 2 touches, I meant for both characters. It looks like it's 1. No, yeah, still 2-touch game.
Yeah.
Oh my good gracious. This is
I think we might pop over here once we get this Leorio out. Oh! Yep, there's over here popped out now. We're in time to block. Oh no!
In fact, it wasn't the right timing there. Full commitment to quick gear. Oh no, 6 hits and the character's gone. Morel comes in and is gonna spin. Do we have time to tag? The answer is no. It's gonna be the 1v1.
Oh, and the 1v1 is 1 for now. Joey D has the Leorio. Has 5 bars to work with, by the way. Okay, now 2.
And that should do it here. Has the level 1 to be able to follow up. Straight away commits. Ground pounds. Not quite enough. But hits the air throw. Joey D is so ready. Oh, Joey D with a heavy commitment on the jump forward. Finds the throw. Takes the victory and is your champion for the 4th instance of the 200th floor.